The question comes in the paper, what is your true position? Neither something nor nothing you can do. No position, no reference point, no start, no end, no up, no down, no birth or death. That in which all things are possible, and yet nothing can hurt you, can scratch you. That conceptless reality is yourself, where all notions come to play, but no notion is you. There is no body, just a set of sensations. There is no mind, just a set of sensations. We have just used notions to define a collective of sensations. You see what I'm saying? Like body, when you say, what does it contain? What does the term body contain from your experience? Only these sensations that you're experiencing now, whether they are visual sensations or they're perceived in a different way, sensationally. What about mind? Another set of sensations. A set of sensations which are these energy constructs that we call thoughts, and similar ones like imagination, memory. But do they have any real existence? Is there something called the mind really? Nothing. Is there something called the body really? Nothing. It is just labels for perceptions, labels for appearances. What is beyond these appearances, beyond these labels? That's why the sages said, look for that which is not coming and going. Because we got so caught up in these labels, these notions of body, mind, which create this false notion of me. Where's the me? Who's the me? Even more abstract a notion than the body and the mind is the notion of me. Some vague entity which seems to be the owner of this body and this mind, but only this body. Just an idea, and not even a clear idea. It's a terrible idea in a way. So who does I represent? How long will it represent just this bad idea of me? Is there anything which is real about you? And if there is something which is real about you, allow I to represent that. Is there anything which is timeless about you? Allow I to represent that. Is there anything which witnesses all things and yet itself is not a thing? Allow I to represent that. That is the only worthy representation. The changing feelings and sensations and pain and pleasure and desire and doing. All of this is in the realm of changing. Get used to remaining notionless. I know for a while it can feel wobbly. But many of you are getting used to it. An example is coming. Yeah, I rarely drive a car. Very, very rarely have I driven a car. So, but still, when I'm sitting in front, in the front seat, in the passenger's front seat, many times it happens that when there's something like coming in front or something, my leg automatically like wants to brake. You see, I don't know whether any of you experiences like this. So we have been like this passenger seat actually, we're pretending as if we are driving. Which way should I go, left or right? What is the right? Pretending to steer, pretending to brake, pretending to accelerate. Now, for a while, when we step back, when we remain motionless, we step back. No acceleration, no braking. You can feel a bit shaky. You can feel like when events are coming up in life, something you feel like I must pick up my driving again. You see? But allow yourself to wobble a bit. Experience that shakiness a little bit. Then you start to enjoy the ride so much. Ah, I'm in Disneyland. I don't have to do anything at all. But if you keep thinking, okay, now I've learned this in Satsang today, so how does it help me to drive better? How can I steer? Can I lead my life in the better direction because now I know something? You see, then it's again, we're back on the driving wheel. Allow yourself to be empty. No, nowhere to go, no direction, no speeding up, no slowing down. Your gear is in neutral anyway since yesterday, isn't it? You remain neutral.